Okay, guys, so we're going to get into some of those uglier formulas on compound interest. And so on your review and on your test, I'm not a horrible person. I'm giving you the formula to use. Okay, that's like a gimme. So make sure you take advantage of having those formulas in front of you. You don't have to decide which of the four to use. I think that makes life easier for you. So we are going to find an account balance on this one, it looks like. And it says Ricardo and Luisa, they start to deposit $175 quarterly a year. I'm just going to go with quarterly. That seems normal. That is a periodic deposit because it's not just a one time they put some money into an account. They're going to deposit $175 every quarter into their son's college fund beginning on the day he is born. The account earns 1.7% interest, and I'm kind of out of space here, so I'm just going to write my R value down. If I want to go convert that to a decimal, that is going to be 0.017. And that interest is going to get compounded quarterly. You guys, it should match how they deposit. So they're depositing quarterly and it's getting compounded quarterly. Quarterly means everything happens 4 times a year. So that end value is going to be 4. How much money will be in the account on their son's 18th birthday? So they start the day he is born, they end on his 18th birthday, so that time value is going to be 18. Okay, so we've been given our periodic deposit of 175, our rate 0.017, the end value of 4, and the time value of 18. All that's left is to plug into this hideous formula. I know it is ugly. We are going to start by plugging into that. I'm just starting with a nice big fraction because that numerator is kind of a beast. So my periodic deposit is 175. This is really important, you guys. You've got to have those double parentheses here, okay? Then you're going to set up your normal parenthesis, 1 plus r over n to the nt. So we got 1 plus 0.017 divided by the end value of 4 to the 4 times 18 as my exponent. But we are not finished because on the end, we have to have that -1 with the closing parentheses, okay? So make sure you have all of that in there. The numerator is hideous, but the denominator is not that bad. It's just r over n. So 0.017 divided by 4 goes in the denominator. Okay, and we are going to plug that into our handy dandy Desmos because it makes life easy. I am going to start by hitting the fraction key. 175 double parentheses 1 plus 0.017 divided by 4. I'm going to hit 1 closing parenthesis and raise that to the nt power, just like we normally would. In this case, it's 4 times 18. Oops. All right. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hitting way too many wrong keys. Let's try that again. And it didn't even take my exponent. 4 times 18. Beautiful. Much better now. Okay. We just cannot forget to put the -1, and you want to make sure it's not in the exponent. So you need to hit the right arrow key over so that the -1 and those closing parentheses are not an exponent. That's the ugly numerator. Denominator is not that bad. 0.017 divided by 4. So we're going to round that to 2 decimals, but it looks like our balance is 14,704.202. I'm just going to write it over here so it's not in the watermark. I'm making sure that I remembered that number correctly. 14,704.2704. I feel like I said it, but I didn't put it there. So let's squish that 4 in so it's there. And we are going to round to 2 decimal places. So since this is a 2, even though there was extra stuff there, all of this just rounds off. So our account balance at the end of 18 years is going to be $14,704, and then 0.202 just rounded down to 0.20. Okay, guys? Just make sure as you're typing it in that it looks exactly like your formula that I give you.